Andre Minkov, the founder of Trademark Factory, the only firm in the world that offers trademarking services with a predictable result for predictable budgets, because our trademark agents and trademark attorneys will help you trademark your brand with a free comprehensive trademark search for a single all-inclusive flat fee with a 100% money-back guarantee. I'm famous for explaining intellectual property so that a 9-year-old would understand. And in this video, I'm going to answer the question, how do you select a great brand? So this question we get asked all the time because let's say we get people to request a free trademark search and we tell them sometimes that the brand that they chose cannot be trademarked. So the question is, how do you find a brand that's good from the marketing perspective, but also good from the trademarking perspective? So starting with the marketing perspective, again, the brand needs to set you apart. And that's really the reason why the Trademarks Offices and trademark laws really around the world don't allow you to trademark descriptive terms, because the point of a trademark is to not let you own the category. The purpose of a trademark is to allow you to stand apart in that category from among hundreds of other competitors who may sell the same product. So when you're thinking of a brand, think about this from this perspective. Will this brand allow my customers, my prospective customers, to tell my brand, my product, my service apart from the same product or service of everyone else? And if the answer to that is no, then you're not looking at a very strong brand. So what you need to focus on is your brand needs to be memorable, right? People need to be able to remember what it is so they can tell their friends about it. They can tell their partners about this. That's how the brand grows, right? So it needs to be memorable, and it also needs to be, again, like I said, be able to distinguish you apart from everyone else who does the same thing. And when that's done, you need to have somebody do a proper trademark search for you to make sure that the name you came up with is actually not the name that's similar, or what's called confusingly similar, to a name that has previously been trademarked by somebody else. Because again, then it's their brand. It's not really your brand, and it'll be very difficult for you to own it. And sometimes we get requests, how much do we need to modify our brand so that it can coexist with somebody else's brand in a similar product and services industry? And the answer to that is, well, the less you modify this, the weaker your brand is going to be, because if two relatively similar brands are allowed to coexist, then the next person that comes to the same market will always have an argument. Well, you've allowed two, there's a place for three, and then there's a place for four, and there's a place for five. And in the end of the day, you end up with a brand that means nothing. Because yes, you may be able to protect the brand from identical replication, but it'll be pretty difficult to protect this from anything but blind copying, right? So some creative changes by somebody else will be sufficient for them to overcome any problems. So when you think of what's the perfect brand is something that's not like something that's already out there, right? So that was the case with the most famous brands, right? Coca-Cola, Apple, Microsoft, DreamWorks, Google. I'm just listing the companies that I used to do some work for. All of those great companies have brands that are memorable. And they're memorable precisely because they didn't say, well, there's this other competitor that we have. What if we tweak a word or two here and there and we're going to have a good brand? Well, maybe it's a good brand, but it's not really your brand. It's their brand, just slightly modified. So when you're looking for the perfect brand, look for something that's going to set you aside and let your customers tell you apart from them. This is just one of many short videos where I'm providing specific, no BS answers to your questions about trademarks. So subscribe now and get notified whenever the next video goes live. Seriously, subscribe, because there's a lot of information that I'm sharing, and if you got some value out of this today, I can guarantee you there's going to be a lot of other videos that will help you protect your brand. And speaking of protecting your brand, if you have a brand that you want to protect, order your free comprehensive trademark search with registrability opinion from Trademark Factory by filling out the form at freetmsearch.com, freetmsearch.com, and we will be happy to take it from there. I'll see you in the next video.